All right, we are in business. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. This is a impromptu live haul video from Matt, one of the co-hosts of the Comic Haul crew. I was too damn lazy to sit down and splice and edit video and set up a camera. So I said, to hell with it. I'm going to do a live haul video for the first time in a long time. So might actually start doing it this way because it seems like this is a little bit easier for me to do versus having to chop video and edit, splice, and put in graphics and all that kind of good stuff. Anyone who has edited video before in their life knows that that is tough and it can be time consuming. So look, I've got a ton of stuff. That was another reason why I was like, no, we're not going to go through all that. So I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do this thing impromptu. Uh, and so we're gonna get right down to business. So I've got a few books here. I've got some stuff that I've bought over the last few months, and I've got stuff that I've bought the last few weeks, and I've been to one or two shows. So I decided I'd show it this way, like I said, as opposed to setting up a camera and chopping and splicing and upload all that. So my time's been kind of crunched the last few days, so I decided I'd do it this way here, and also save a little time on Saturday night. So tonight's haul video is about to begin. So let's get right down to business. So this past weekend, I worked up in Atlanta. So anytime I'm near Fayetteville, I've got to go by the world famous Dave's, and so we did as such. And so I stopped by Dave's comic book store, and my man Dave came through in the clutch with me once again, and I was able to get Punisher 218, the first appearance of War Punisher, and actually got this thing. Uh, and Dave actually hooked me up, man, because I didn't even realize it was signed, but it was signed by Rosenberg. So I was like, oh wow, so I got this at a really good price from Dave, and was able to pick this up. So glad to add this one to the stash. Also, this past weekend, I saw this beauty. I've already got the first appearance. I've got multiple first appearances. I've got the spinoff. I've got when she started her own series. But anytime I can find this book for the price that I found it at, I'll pick it up. This is Invincible Iron Man 10. 11, and we all know why. Position right. We got those who don't know, she's right there. So still picking these up, man. Surprisingly, they are. Her and Kamala Khan have not taken off, like extremely taken off. So if you're still looking to pick up these books, you still can get them while you have a chance. Also, here's an oddball out of the batch. I picked up War of the Green Lanterns 64. I picked this up for a reason. There's something going on here, and I can't quite remember exactly what it is. But this is Marvel Comics Presents #3, uh, Magneto Brotherhood. I can't remember what happens in this issue. It's something that goes on there. But I saw it for that price, and I said, let me grab it. Let me grab it. This is one I picked up. It's a little roughed up, but I saw it for the price, and I said I'll go ahead and grab it. This is nothing that can be pressed out. Uh, but we picked up Defenders. I picked up Defenders 47, and my mind is correct. I want to say this is the first time the Defenders and Moon Knight team up. So my boy Sean is in the building. We see you, my boy. We see you. We see you. We see you. Hey man, I thought I was gonna go about doing it this way, man. It's a little bit easier than setting up a camera and splicing video. You're a man that know all about splicing video, so you know the headaches of having to put together those haul videos. So I was like, nah, not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do it this way this go around. Pick this up, man. Pick this one up again. This is my second copy of Media Man #5. And so I said I grabbed that. These tend to be kind of tough to come by. I saw one online for unbelievably under $2. It was like, oh wow. So I think that's somebody who did not know what they had. Sean, you'll like this next pickup, my friend. This is I'm trying to grab these while I can. These they're starting to get a little toasty. Tito is in the building. What's up, brother? Enjoyed it with you this past Sunday, man. Had a good time. Uh, so before I go any further, let me tell you about this. And I was going to talk about it Saturday, but I'll talk about it now. Let me tell you about this shit show that we went to on Sunday. So we go to this comic book show. Al pre-warned me, so I kind of can't say, I didn't know. Al kind of warned me, but I was like, well, I still want to go. I enjoy traveling, so I was like, it can't be that bad. So yeah, it was that bad and worse. As Tito, for those who follow Tito on Instagram, as he stated, it doesn't even get a grade. It was so bad. There are only three vendors at a comic book expo. So needless to say, we ended up going over to Second and Charles, and that made up for it big time. So we all walked away. Me, Tito, and brother Luther, we ended up walking away with some pretty good stuff on Sunday. So I'm not sure if Tito's put up his haul video yet, but wait till you see what he found in the butt bin. So all right, Sean, this is something that you'll like your brother. I picked this up. This book is starting to heat up. I'm gonna tell you how I picked it up. I actually thought I had this already, but I noticed a toy was at the flea market, and I said, "Yeah, absolutely, Sean. It was absolutely scandalous. I think we stayed there for for a total of maybe 20 minutes. That was the shortest time I've ever been at a Comic Con. 20 minutes. I was in and out, in and out. And what made it bad is two of them didn't even take debit cards. So they had one or two books that I was thinking about getting, man, but I wasn't walking around with that kind of cash that day. Now, if I was going to Atlanta, somewhere like that, I probably had cash, but I was not, going to Columbus, Georgia with cash in my pocket. Not happening. But I saw a toy. I saw a toy at the flea market, and the toy was really expensive. And so I said, well, why is this toy this expensive? And then I did a little history, I went back and did a little checking, and I said, well, shit, I didn't even think about that. And I was like, well, yeah, she's been around since the golden age, and everybody tends to go for Red Sonja, which is, of course, is Red Sonja, but people forget about Billet, who debuts in Conan 58. I think I've already got this. I've got so many books out in storage, and Luther can tell you this. I just sometimes don't feel like pulling out all of those boxes to see. So I was just kind of starting to kind of hunt for these. So if Remo, if you watching this, brother, this is one that you want to look for too. Conan 58. They're starting to go up, man. I know Luther told me he saw one today for about 40. And then I noticed one online. So they're starting to kind of rise up. So if you see them, pick them up. They're kind of starting to go up a little bit. People are starting to kind of take notice. Found this beauty yesterday. I was working out of town, and I came back through another one of my honey pots. They tend to stay open late, so I was coming back home last night, and instead of battling Atlanta traffic, I just pulled off and went to the comic book store to kill some time. Uh, this is an Incredible Hulk 199. I think this is the second, maybe third appearance of Doc Samson. 193 is kind of gotten out of my range, or at least what I want to pay for it. So I just opted to go for this one instead. So I was like, I'll just grab that. And for the price, it's just in relatively good shape too. So I'd say it's probably about a 7. Uh, pick these up just because I like the covers. Nothing in particular special. I just picked these up. Kazar 22. I think this is volume 3. So I just picked those up there. Also, I pick up weird things like this. We've got Marvel Premiere featuring the coming of Caleb Hammer. I mean, these are like strange characters that I like to have this kind of stuff, because the characters like this. One thing I'm starting to notice about Marvel is that they have characters like this that just pop up, and they'll be like, "Where's that book at?" And I was like, "Well, you know what? I'll pick this guy up. If they ever decide to go to westerns, he may pop up." So, We have Iron Man 281. I always pick these up when I see them. A lot of people don't know, but there's, I think at the last panel there, if I'm not mistaken, there's a brief cameo of War Machine. This is the Iron Man 281. So if you see these, pick these up. Always pick these up when I see them. They're kind of tough to come by. We got Hong Kong Fui, number 3. So I've got 1, 3, and 8. Some of my pickups today. I'll show you what I picked up today. We have Star Wars High Republic, and I'm sitting here talking and forgot to give y'all some rules, man, while we go through this stuff. There we go. A little quiet. I heard the chair squeaking, so we need some grooves there. But we got Star Wars High Republic number 2. I did the Remo today. I did the Remo and the Luther. So I picked up 2 copies of Doctor Strange Bloodstone number 1. I love this cover, so I picked it up. It's the What If Miles Morales number 1. I just like that cover. Picked up Strange number 1. I got both covers. Of course, you know, my boy Art Journal came through in the clutch, so I had to pick that up. Also got in on a little Adam Hughes today. Got the Elektra negative cover, which I think is really cool. A lot of people are bypassing this unless you know it. Like I think Chris said on last show that Adam Hughes is doing the entire run for this. Well, at least he's doing the issues for this run. And so a lot of people don't even notice the Adam Hughes logo down there. But I just know his work. So I was like, oh, that's Adam Hughes. And I had to check to see if it was a variant, and it wasn't. So I was like, that's pretty cool for it not to be a variant and have a negative cover. I just picked this up, oddball book that was just sitting out. I said, you know, I'll grab it. Everything Sucks. You know, a lot of people who know I pick up strange things like this. Stuff like this tends to be low print run. So I was like, you know what, I'll grab it. Stash it away. Excuse me, y'all. We have Spider-Woman number 20. I do know. Well, I won't spoil it. The is in here. It's kind of on the cover, so you know you can kind of see it for yourself. But I picked that up. I picked up my sleeves for the day. We picked up Swamp Dogs. I have to tell you why I picked that cover up. Sister got cakes. We have Star Wars High Republic number 15. Grab that for you. We've got Moon Knight number 9, the Carnage Forever variant. Some other stuff that I've gotten in the mail recently that has come in. I've got this is Archie 142. This is the fraternity cover, and we've got got a slab right here. I'll go ahead and show that too. We've got some Dan Stevens. We've got Johnny Quest number 7. Got this slab, man. This slab actually cost me like $30. It's ridiculous. So I was like, okay, well, we'll take that. So this is one that's people are kind of starting to take notice on. But I try to collect a lot of Dan Stevens covers too, especially the ones that's not super expensive. Got quite a bit of Golden Age that has come in. This is one that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while, and it is Nellie the Nurse, number 30. So this is definitely going off to get graded. Probably about a 1, 2, something along that line. Picked up Susie, number 64. We have some Silver Age Wonder Woman. really good shape, man. I mean, when I saw the condition that this book was in, it was kind of quite amazing, astonishing how good this book uh, was. So, and we've got some Batman. I got a note on here to myself to make sure I send this off to get pressed. We got Batman 159. We got Joker. I see you in the chat, Shannon. I'll get with you. I see you in the chat. Make sure I put my note back on there so I don't forget that this needs to get pressed. We picked up Air number 5. These are rare books, rare Golden Age books from Charlton Comics. We picked up Lucy the Real Gone Gal, number 2. This book and another book, my last book that I got today from a good friend of mine, extremely rare. I think there's this book on the census. I want to say there's maybe 4 or 5 of these, if that, on the CGC census. So extremely hard book to come by. This has got to get pressed. I got to do some pressing on this, so I'm gonna probably drop that off at Dave's. This is an under the radar book. If you see this book in the wild, make sure you pick this book up. This is one I didn't know until I got home what it was. I picked it up on the strength of the cover because y'all know I like good girl covers, and so I picked it up just because the cover was phenomenal. But then when I found out what it was, that just added icing on the cake. But this is a Fantastic Adventures, and this is actually a retelling of 7 Seas. So for my Golden Age collectors, you know exactly what that is. That's the classic Matt Baker cover that goes for thousands upon thousands of dollars. But this is the second print of it. And there's only a few of these on the census, but it's just a great cover. Y'all know I love my good girl covers, my heroine covers, so I tend to pick those up. And last but not least is a book that I want to give a shout out to Mr. Blaylock, who frequents a lot of the shops that we frequent and has been a good friend of mine for years. He found out through a conversation that I collect a lot of good girl covers, so he's actually giving me a lot of he's in the process of giving me a lot of good girl covers that he wants to get rid of. He's trying to clear out, and so he brought this one to me today, man, and it just blew my mind when he gave it to me, and I was like, wow. And so when I got home, I checked to see how many was in existence. Man, there's only 2 of these in the CGC census, and this book has been around for quite a while. So for there to only be 2, that really made my day. So this is definitely one that's going to get sent off to get graded in a couple of months. Well, in about a month. And this is Sugar Bowl number 4, and just a great cover. So I went ahead and I got this one from him, man. And so this is going to be heading off to get graded. I've got another slab that I had, but it is put up. So Saturday night I'll show that on the show Saturday. But that's it, man. That is it. I think that's everything here. Let me see here while I got my box right here. Because some of this stuff I go ahead and get while I have it out. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think, because most of this stuff is filed away. Yeah, that's all stuff that's filed away already that I showed y'all. So yeah, I will show some of this stuff on some of the other stuff that I've got on Sunday. Let me check it. I think I got another. Let me check it. I got a stash here. Make sure nothing's in there that needs to be shown. Oh yeah, there he is. Shit. Yeah. Well, let's go through these. Pick this up from Dave. This is Lone Wolf Cub #1. Get it lined up right. #1. Been looking for this book for a long time. Thought I had a few more books somewhere, and I just couldn't remember where I put them. Now, this is what blew my mind. Anybody who I've been collecting, I'm trying to collect issues 1 through 10, and I'm almost there. I think I need issues 2 and 3. No, I didn't do the second in Charles Hall, Tito, because that's out at storage. I got most of that stuff at storage, but I did show 1 or 2 books I got out of that collection. But I'll probably do the same thing. I'll probably bring that short box home, and I'll probably just do like we're doing now. I'll just do a haul video of that. I just did not feel like cutting audio and splicing, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it live. But then I think this is probably gonna be the way I'm gonna do it going forward, just a whole lot easier on me. I've got 3 of these books from my boy Dave, and I have been looking for this. I've got issues 1, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I only need a few more, and then I'll be set. But a lot of times they're way overpriced, or they're way priced higher than what I'm willing to pay. Don't want to say overpriced. It's just priced way more than what I want to pay for. And so I got them from Dave's. And these are Iron Man 23, #7, and 8. And I think the most expensive one, and I think they're all with 15, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they were all, 15. All 15 a piece. So I was glad to add that to the collection. Sean, if you're still with us, brother, you'll like this one. This is I finally got a clean copy of John Carter Warlord of Mars #1. This is typically always beat the hell up and back when I go through long boxes. So finally got a good copy of this. We've got some Space Usagi. This is volume 2, #1, if I'm not mistaken. So that one, and now this is officially the last book of the haul tonight, and I got this at a pretty good price. And now I finally got all of the movie books, all versions of the movie book. I've got them all. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, and this is actually the variant of this. So we've got them. I've got them all now. So Ninja Turtles 1, the movie, Archie and Mirage. I've got #2, Archie and Mirage, and now I've got #3, Archie and Mirage. So I'm thrilled to have them all. And that is it. That is it for this haul. So make sure you join us on Saturday. We're going to have an open floor night. So if you want to join the panel, you can. We'll be talking about Batman. We'll talk about how that was. I'm going to check that out tomorrow. Not going to watch it with X because I want X to enjoy that himself in his own. He's looking for that, so I'm gonna let him enjoy that by himself. I'm gonna go check it out tomorrow to catch a matinee tomorrow, so I'll be up to breast. I have caught up on Boba Fett, so we can talk Boba Fett Saturday, and we'll be talking about Peacemaker and a few other things. We get caught up on quite a few things that we hadn't talked about in a while, and of course we'll open up the floor for just random discussion on Saturday night. So hope that you all enjoyed this impromptu haul video, and for our new followers, make sure that you hit that like button on your way out for me. Make sure you follow us down here at the Comic Haul Crew, and hopefully we'll see you on Saturday night. We're going to start at 8:50 bell time, and we'll be ready to go. So all right, well, with that is it. And because it's an oddball night, I have to try to find my stuff that we normally do on Saturday night. I got it right here. I got my button. So, all right, y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. And Sean says he's going to be seeing Batman on Saturday morning. Cool. I'm actually going to see it before everybody then. So, well, I think I'll see it before X. So I know X has probably got our Facebook group on mute, so he's trying to stay away from everything. So, and I don't blame. So I'm looking forward to it. I've heard good things about it. So it is what it is. So, all right. Make sure y'all check out Puff Comics. Sean, I'm not sure if you're gonna have anything going on this weekend or not. I know Sean's been taking a little bit of break as well, but make sure you can check out Puff Comics 83. I think Sean's gonna be on Saturday. I could be wrong. Make sure you check out Puff Comics 83. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Comic Hall Crew. Make sure you check out the Drunken Chat. Remo is over there from time to time, representing the crew, coming through. And that is it. That is it for this inaugural edition, or this new inaugural edition of the Comic Hall Impromptu Haul video. I'm Matt from the Comic Hall Crew, and I am. Sean says no show on Saturday, so we'll see everybody on Saturday night over here with the Comic Hall Crew. Big Shan, I'll get with you in a little bit, my brother. I'll give you a shout after I hop off of this. Tito, appreciate you coming through, man. Anybody else who came through tonight, thank y'all so much for taking out time to join me for that little small haul video. I'm Matt from the Comic Hall Crew, and I am OUT. Out.